What is going on, everyone? Commodore Laz here, bringing to you guys my reaction / review of Jujutsu Kaisen manga chapter 209. Now, the chapter has finally come out over on TCB, and we are here to read the latest installment of Akutami Gege's masterpiece. Now, it has been a while. I believe since last year, technically, if we're speaking, since the last time we had a chapter. But we are starting off the new year in style. We are starting off with JJK. First and foremost, everybody who had already celebrated the New Year's since the last time I had done a video on the channel. Happy New Year's, everybody. Hope you guys enjoyed the time you had with your family, friends, all that. You know, just enjoying the holidays, relaxing and everything. I know I did a bunch of that. And then back to reality, which is right now, because I gotta live in a world potentially, and most definitely, without Yuki Tsukumo. Have to, unfortunately, right? Because listen, man, I want hopium to exist, right? That she may have survived this black hole, but I would be lying to myself and to Gege, of course, that what I just saw took place with the black hole, with Kenjaku pulling up like he just came out of like the sauna and stuff. I can't do nothing about it, right? So I don't know, man. Tengen was in the fetal position, and Gege said that he fell. So, I don't know what this author is about to cook soon. But I pray these rumors that we have, a year left in the story is hogwash. Because we have so much to still deal with. And even then with the Yuki stuff as well. I still feel like we should have got the backstory stuff there, learning about her as a star plasma vessel and everything. Maybe there's a chance we still may get that in a different place, setting or something. I don't know. In the main story, it would have been nice to get it. But I don't know. But anyways, let's get into the chapter. Let us pray that we actually get to see Yuji. Because technically it's now been 3 days. Technically it's been 3 days. This is the last time we saw him before the invasion began throughout all the other places and stuff that are invading Tokyo. Let's get into it, man. I'm done talking. Here we go. Chapter 209. Here we go. And the first thing I need to see are military tanks and warplanes. Yeah. This author's sick, right? This author is really a villain. There's no other way I can put it. I asked for my kid to have a good day. And then my author pulls up with the whole entire war zone and just says, nah, we're not going to give you a good day. Like, come on. Look at all these bomber planes and everything, bro. Stop, man. So wait, November 14th. So they're turning back the clock. Because technically it's supposed to be the 17th by the time that we got to the end of the fight with Tengen and Yuki and Kenjaku and stuff. Let's turn back time to before Tsukumo's fight. This is very interesting why we're doing like this, because a lot had to have happened. For me personally, just for the sake of not running back and forth and stuff, I'd rather we had just gotten this first, then the stuff with Kenjaku and Tsukumo and everything. But beggars can't be choosers. So you're seeing everything just pulling up now within the city. Yo, I'm Kogane. Oh god, yeah, every single one appearing for each soldier. Oh god. Yo, I'm Kogane, yo, I'm Kogane, yo, I'm Kogane. American troops march into the colony to hunt for Jujutsu sorcerers. Chapter 209. Offering to the unknown. Oh my god, what is in the cauldron, Gege? What are we brewing? And this thing is still going. Oh my god, they are just... Oh, no, we're about to get a massacre. No. That random transfer after entering a colony... Oh, wait, hold on. Wait. That random transfer after entering a colony is not mentioned in the Culling game's rules, so unless they respond to Kogane's questions, the transfer won't happen. And Urume now pulling it together afterwards with Kenjaku. Wonder what the heck that they were up to, though. It's more like a hidden rule of the Culling game. Technically, isn't that a bug? Hold on. That random transfer after Nicole is not mentioned again, so unless. Okay. So something almost like it kind of breaks through the rules, but not really. How stringent. Anyways, what do you think? Not bad. If it's here, then a bath that even Sukuna-sama will be satisfied with can be made. Yeah, I think it's more uncertain now. After we saw Urume bend the knee, the cahoots, man. Sukuna's gonna have to fall soon, man. Like, I mean soon, I mean like one day, because I think he's an even greater threat technically than Kenjaku at this point. Why am I seeing Rin, Hiromi, and then old boy that was with Reggie? Original Raw is simply bath might be referring to an abolition. I'm gonna butcher it. Abolition. Abolition. I'm pretty sure that's what it is, but I thought we were never going to see you again because my author is sick in the head, but he still has a membrane. Well, what is this though? Wait, someone threw like a smoke screen? Is that supposed to be like a stun grenade from like Call of Duty? She's like tucked in the blanket. I'm assuming some kind of hotel. I guess remember one of the ones that she was staying at before. But the thing gets thrown in, and then oh god, please don't tell me they're gonna smoke her now. No, author, stop. She gets shot in the back. No. Oh. Why do you do this? Why do you do this? I know you watch the torment that your audience goes through at times. But Gege, why? Do you get off to this? Do you enjoy my suffering? These brothers are pulling out these taser needle things. One gets shot right at the back. I don't know how the hell it managed to make a hole like the thing. Well, actually, no, it's more two lines and stuff. Just the way that it's drawn in almost looks like it's been like a hyper beam or something. But two of them get shot right to their back, and I'm pretty sure this is for curse technique removal or to some degree. Like they're about to take her ability or whatever. Or who knows? Maybe they're just gonna shock her and then. What kind of story am I reading? What in the hell? He goes right towards like her tail thing, right? Of the hair, pulls it right up, and then you just see right after it's almost like it has to be taking the curse techniques or something. Based on the conversation we had with America and Kenjaku and what they said their plans were going to be and stuff, right? Is this how they're going to get it? But then, hold on. But then there's a whole bunch of people afterwards. They're not sorcerers. That she realizes, that, of course, we're with all those things. But there's a whole bunch of people in here in the one of the cruisers and stuff. Good work, second place. Dang, I'm second place. And then you see a whole bunch of them. I'm assuming they have like bags over their heads or something because they almost have similar designs on the top part where their heads are and stuff. So, well, that was easy. I don't know about this ESP and whatnot. Why is our mighty lieutenant in general so afraid? Guy's just a coward. Heard his wife's on his ass all the time. No, there's more to it. Yo, third place. Who is this? Goodness me, can I be first place as a girl instead? Pretty please. Hey, this one might be a dangerous one. You killed... Bro, hold on. I am so... My head is just like this right now. They're literally bringing in the United States of America and running amok in Japan. Literally. Why is... Oh, no, we need the home team to like rebound immediately, man. We need a rebound so bad. And I don't know what it is. Oh, it has to be a body bag. Yeah, it looks like a body bag more than likely. You killed them. Isn't the objective to capture them alive? That better not be for Rumi. That better not be for her. But you see like a marking right on their face and it looks like it's blood. At worst, we just have to keep the brain intact, right? Grenades weren't very effective and tasers couldn't even penetrate him. Oh god, please don't tell me Hiromi's one of them, man. Couldn't penetrate. You sure you just didn't miss? Was he wearing a leather jacket or what? I was hitting bare flesh, but even a 50 caliber bullet couldn't pierce through him. No way. That guy got an ID from Krypton or something? What's more, he was a monster who could turn his head into a helicopter. Oh, so they got that guy. Oh, his name's gonna have to pop up at some point in time. But the one that Yuji fought early in the arc and stuff. A helicopter, a propeller. Like the ones on the Osprey and the Chinook we took to get in here. It's funny how they said the Osprey, but the first thing that comes to my mind is Osprey because of New Japan and Wrestle Kingdom and that phenomenal match Osprey and Omega had. Which, by the way, if you're a wrestling fan, definitely go and check that out. Peak Wrestling. You can decide if you want to believe me, but my team's wounded and my head was almost sliced to pieces. And you see one of her guys there just... Bam, they got their face a little mangled. I don't know if it's because more sweat and blood or anything, but he's holding on to his side, so he definitely got gouged. It's like, holy shit. Point is, there's different kinds of these jujutsus. Jujutsu sorcerers. There's the weaklings you've been taking captive, and then there's the monsters we've been dealing with. I'm sure there's others beyond that. As soon as that is said, an explosion rings off, and you're seeing, I'm assuming, some of the vehicles being launched. And yeah, then old boy's name, who I'm gonna need the name to be recalled to me, but the guy that was with Reggie and stuff. I know it was with Takaba technically for a little bit, and then after, I don't know where he went, but he's right now got his hands and looks like he's just beating this soldier with an inch of his life. These guys are foreign soldiers. What country are they from? Only one place, man. Only one place that would try some stuff like this. You could be... Oh, yeah, they're referring back to Reggie's thing. You could be certain that Kenjaku will drop a bomb when only the strong remain, and then the Culling game will have served its purpose. Is this what he meant? Yeah, so now he's realizing what's going on with the whole thing, and gunshots are being ringed off. So, Hazanoki, I think it's Hazanoki. I don't know why it is, like there's a Haza something, but it's Hazanoki, I believe. It's going to come up eventually, or someone in the comments is going to say it, but yeah, it has been 2 weeks, so it is what it is. Okay, and back to remain then. You want to put the Culling Games players against armed non-soldiers, that is soldiers, so that it will stimulate the colony's curse energy and conclude the preparation before merging with Tengen. That's about right, isn't it? Your plan, I mean. I'd give that guess 60 points. There's still more. Have these two just go at it and just build up enough curse energy and just... Yeah. Oh, God. But there's definitely more. Who the hell's body is that? Besides Tokyo and Sendai, it's true that the other colonies don't have enough curse energy. And as insurance, I send military from other countries into each colony, but I'm not expecting it to be some exciting soldier versus sorcerer showdown. Putting aside the incarnated players and the awakened players will mostly have a hard time. Please clean this up. Who is that person they just took out right now? But you see this like curse, like a frog thing I think he brought from before, and then like maggots because somebody's buzzing. To begin with, even if there are strong awakened types, many aren't willing to kill. As for soldiers, once casualties mount, they exercise caution and retreat, and since non-sorcerers are worth fewer points, players won't chase them without a good reason. I see, and that thing is just munching down on the dead opposition there. Figured it out yet? When you had the military move at night, I thought it was just to give the soldiers an advantage. Even non-sorcerers release a large amount of curse energy at the moment of death. Does that hold true for humans from abroad as well? That's right. Even though foreigners have no connection to curse energy, it's a different story when they die. Death inflicts just enough stress to induce a mutation in a dying brain. Oh, so this man knew his knowledge. Before he crafted all this stuff right now that we're seeing unfold, he made sure to do his research. And this is thousands of years of doing this. So from the start, you had no intention of pitting the sorcerers against the soldiers. Well, it wasn't necessary. There's a truth non-sorcerers can overcome, no matter what. Oh, what in the world is that, bro? What in God's name is that thing? This soldier is like looking down at these steps. Now, this is something straight out of Resident Evil. This is something that would be literally straight out of Resident Evil. I want to say at least 2, 4, whichever ones you want to go with. But you just see a lone bare leg walking up the steps, and there's nothing but the darkness concealing their form. Oh my god. Bro, what is this face, dog? Nah, man. Yo, Kenjaku has to be stopped. I mean, get the soldiers out of here for one thing, but it adds to his doings, man. And this soldier's like, what the fuck? I release a large number of cursed spirits in each colony, and the night is their home ground. No, wait. Is this about to become a reenactment of the Night of the 100 Demons on steroids? Because I'm just thinking right now, we're in the nighttime while this is going on. Bro. I can't with this Austin. He really could. Kenjaku may be planning for cursed spirit. Oh, it's about to Hana. Bro, because of the hair stuff for a second from the other side. I was like, bro, what is going... Okay, so we went back. Kenjaku may be planning for cursed spirits to conduct a one-sided massacre of non-soldiers or non-sorcerers. Why? If the cursed energy of the Culling game players isn't enough to fill the colonies, it would provide insurance. Even so, why would thousands of ordinary people enter the colony? Maybe it's my fault. Taco, stop. Stop. My popularity drives people wild, bro. This is not the time. Look at my son, Yuji. Oh, it feels so good to see you, dog. And I get a little bit of Megami. I mean, we're gonna get more, but even then, Megami on the backside and stuff. You would assume, though, that Hana would be there from behind and stuff, given the things that we know. All right, given the things we know. This is the time to joke around. Sorry. And this, oh yeah, you gotta bust a soldier in. Yeah, this dude's gonna throw the grenade. Yuji and Hana, okay, Yuji notice and goes and kicks it right after, hits the top of the building thing. Who are you? Oh wait, reference to a famous phrase from Ken Shimura's comedy skit, Weird Old Man. Oh, okay, so even in the moment right now when death is looming at these people, Takaba says, I still have a job to complete. That's as a comedian. And you see right there Megami and them taking notice, and you see a whole bunch of soldiers. And I don't know where Hana is in this part right here, but you see Yuji's tucked behind one of the couches. The non-sorcerers entering the colony are actually soldiers. They're not the JSDF. What's their goal? Are they trying to protect the humans in the colony? But why are they holding stun guns if... So, he's thinking that they're Japan's soldiers, right? And you can tell the curse energy is getting so freaky right now that the book just said no more. But he... at first is thinking, are they our people? But knowing that they have this stuff, it's like, nah, these are definitely opposition. And one of them is shooting right to where Takaba is, but Megami escaped. They shot at us, so it's not for protection. We'll just have to ask directly then. Oh, that's how you end the chapter, man. The hunt for Jujutsu sorcerers begins. That is painful, dog. That is absolutely nah, man. Nah. That you can't. Man came back, and I know the fact is we're not gonna get a chapter next week because we're still on the holiday break, so we're back in 2 weeks' time. I hate this author, bro. Absolutely despise them. Okay, so it feels like we're getting a little bit closer to what Kenjaku is actually going to do long term in terms of the whole thing, right? Because he knows that with the merger with Tengen, it's going to require a ton of curse energy to pull off, right? This is why the soldiers have been brought into the mix. And now that we know that it's not just the sorcerers when they die, the curse energy we're getting from them, but because of people who are non-sorcerers, in the case of these soldiers, right, when they die, because of, like, it's one of those things that when your brain is, like, thinking about this last moments, like, all, like, you know, death and everything that's going on, it's being put in a way where there's dark energy that comes out after, essentially, right? And what happens now is that that dark energy is going to become curse energy that can be used after for the resources, literally, that Kenjaku is doing for the merging and all that. This whole bath thing, though, that with Sukuna is a bit more interesting than anything else, because it does tell me that whatever their plan is, it definitely involves Sukuna, so they are going to try to get him. Like, I really do think now that they're going to try and get Sukuna out of Yuji, or at least if they're able to, because we still need to know where the other fingers are, because if I'm not mistaken, there's like 5 remaining before Sukuna has everything back, and then it's the real tussle between if Yuji can hold on, or will Sukuna be able to escape after, right? But then there's the whole thing too where, you know, Megumi's probably in the whole mix of it with the 10 Shadows technique. I got a whole feeling of what the idea is going to be, and maybe it talked about already, but it's something I do want to in time be able to discuss in the video. But now that it looks like we've gotten a more clear image of exactly what it is Kenjaku wants to do, it's a matter now of how quick are Yuji and them going to realize that this is a ploy for something further in Kenjaku's schemes, or are they going to fall in the trap of they're going to have to literally exercise through a whole ton of these sorcerers, and the feeling that Sukuna may get involved in this, and then when Hana realizes what's going on, that we're going to get that fight, even though Sukuna probably wants to avoid that situation because he's the fallen one. But I don't know, man. There's so many ways that Gege can go with this now to kick off the new year and everything, but whichever way they want to go is probably going to lead to a lot of suffering on both sides, but mainly for ours. I mean, look, I've already suffered enough as it is seeing Rumi right away just being jumped, and I hope to God this means she's not like gone, right? But I don't know, man. That is absolute painful. I knew for a fact Gege knew that I became a fan of this character to some degree, or at least wanted to see more of her in the story and everything, because, you know, with Megumi and all that. But then this happens here. But then you get all this other stuff with the soldiers, the curses. I cannot wait to see. This is literally going to be, and I'm pretty sure this is his name. I'm pretty sure, yeah, Hazunoki. Thank God, it was like the tip of my tongue is Hazunoki the whole time. So thankfully I was able to remember that before doing the research. But yeah, Hazunoki's doing his own thing there, getting interviewed in the fight. Now he actually understands what's going on with what Reggie was referring to in terms of this whole. They're building up this massive bomb that's going to be dropped, and this is essentially what this is. So the bomb's going to, of course, involve Tengen. It's going to involve the non-sorcerer's curse energy at the time of their death. It's going to be a matter of whether or not the sorcerers are going to willingly go down the path of actually killing those that aren't really affiliated by virtue of curse energy and that, and then feeding into the plot. It's going to be really difficult to see if Yuji can really stay and say to himself, I can't be out here killing people, versus if I don't, I'm going to die. You know what I mean? And if I don't, and Sukuna realizes something bad's going to happen, and especially for his own plot, then he's going to intervene, and we're going to see the greatest massacre in the history of Japan by the hands of Sukuna. So we'll have to wait and see, man. But this is a good chapter. Definitely felt like we could have got a little bit more in terms of, let's say, like, I would say, like, honestly, this for me, I think this could have happened before the Yuki Tsukumo stuff with Kenjaku and everything. But I can understand why exactly that this is happening in the time right now, and then we got this up Kenjaku prior to show how everything's kind of smoothing in. Otherwise, it's like, I think whatever happens here would have spoiled what would happen afterwards with Tengen's like demise and all that stuff. So I don't think that scene, the whole fight and everything, I don't think would have hit the same way if we had gotten this first. Is I guess the logic that Gege probably went with for that. So that's what I'm gonna assume with. But again, let me know your thoughts down in the comments below. If you have any idea of basically what Gege is cooking right now in the cauldron, you know, if you feel that there is a reason behind this, if it's similar to what I'm talking about right now, or you may have a different way of interpreting it, let me know down in the comments, you know, clarifications, input, all that stuff down in the comments. Like the video if you enjoyed. Subscribe to the channel if you guys are new here. If you want to be a part of the weekly experience when it comes to my coverage of Jujutsu Kaisen week in, week out, subscribe if you haven't already. Click on the bell of Shandora simply where everything goes on the channel. And with that being said, I will catch you guys, I want to say in 2 weeks' time for the next chapter. And hopefully, because I am still finishing up holidays right now, before I go back to work and everything, I'm going to see if I can try and get some stuff out in terms of discussions or whatever. But if not, I will be here for the next chapter. Hopefully, it will come out a little bit earlier than facing when the viz is coming out and stuff. But holiday tax, all that aside, when the chapters are out, we're going to be here. We're going to enjoy it, suffering or not. We're going to be here no matter what. Commodore last signing off. Thank you so much for watching. And as always, take care.
Going crazy, yeah, we going crazy. I'm with the team, yeah, we going